Hard to believe, but just in a few weeks, the season of Advent will once again be upon us. Advent means arrival, and during this time of year, the church celebrates the arrival, the coming of Jesus Christ into the world. But Advent has always been more than just a celebration of Christmas. It is also a season where the church reflects on the sense of longing and waiting we all experience. Before Christ came, the people of God were in a time of waiting. They were anticipating. They were longing for God to keep His promise to send the Messiah into the world. And look, waiting isn't easy. Waiting includes both the joy of anticipation, but also the pain and sadness of a reality not yet experienced. For the people of God before Christ, waiting included enduring pain and suffering, all while holding on to hope that God is faithful and will keep His promises. For us today, we too are in a season of waiting, longing for Christ to return and come once again. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that waiting, enduring trial and suffering is not easy. We so quickly want to push past the suffering and get to the point where the trial is over. But when we do this, we miss the truth that in our waiting, in our longing, hope, joy, peace, and love are actually enhanced. The fulfillment of the promise is all the more beautiful because of the waiting. This is why the church has used the season of Advent to not only celebrate the joy of Christ's coming and the joy of anticipating His return, but also as a season to get in tune with that sense of longing. Think of it similar to what we do during Lent and Good Friday and Easter. We take time to reflect on the darkness of our sin and the darkness of Christ's death on the cross so that we may more joyfully celebrate His resurrection and victory over sin and death. So the 4 weeks of Advent, we take time to slow down, quiet our hearts, and really get in tune with that sense of longing and anticipation we have. And in that quiet, we find the peace, hope, joy, and love Christ has brought into the world growing in us as we joyfully anticipate His coming again. So, to celebrate the season of Advent this year, we're going to do several things as a church. First, I want to once again invite you to our Advent prayer gatherings, Sunday evenings at La Platte, beginning November 29th. This will be a time for us to gather as a church for worship, reflection, and prayer. I want to encourage you to put these on your calendar because if you're like me, you need to quiet your heart and let the Lord speak peace, hope, joy, and love to you in this particularly difficult time of waiting. We're also going to be creating an Advent reading devotional resource that you can use both for personal times with the Lord, as well as some additional questions and activities that you can use for family worship or just gathering with small groups of people. The hope is that through prayer gatherings, times of personal reflection, and times of worshiping with others, the Lord really fills our hearts with peace, hope, joy, and love, and heightens our sense of joyful anticipation of Christ once again coming into our world. So again, let me encourage you, take advantage of these times and these resources. I'm confident that through them, you'll experience the Lord in a beautiful and powerful way. Church, I so look forward to celebrating Advent with you all, and I'm excited to see how the Lord will use this season.